So EA have released the Pro Open Tournament. Now you can see there, if you play up to 3 games, you're going to get yourself a finesse shot, white playstyle, inside forward ++ at right wing. Cornerstones, chem style, which you can't really go wrong with. Win the quarterfinals, you're going to get a World Tour plus an 85 to 89. Win the semifinals, 10 times 80. And then you get yourself this positional excellence, as well as a 3 times 84 plus for the rare gold players pack there for winning the whole thing. Now, on top of this, we have additional things that conclude with this. As you can see there, you have yourself the Open Tournament, and then we have ourselves the Ultimate Pro Tournament. They are the same things. You're going to go get 1 goal in 3 separate matches. Going to give you a 3 times 83. Score 5 goals in general is going to be a 10 times 80. Score 10 goals, it's going to be a 10 times 83. Win the quarterfinals, win the semifinals, and win the tournament. It's going to give you this FC Pro 5 times 84. And of course, this Casinha card there. It doesn't look terrible. 5-star, 5-star. Centre mid, cam, striker, left wing. No playstyle pluses, so really good room for the future of that. And for this game mode, as you can see here, you need to basically qualify for this. Once that's done, you unlock the Ultimate Pro Tournament, which starts tomorrow. But you need to basically get yourself into this and complete this before you can enter into this tournament. As you can see there, where my camera is, if I move it up ever so slightly, you do need to win that tournament to be able to enter into the tournament. So you got to win the Pro Open Tournament to win the Ultimate Pro Tournament. We're going to show you the best tips and tricks to winning this. Now, you need to have a max 85 and an 87 overall max 1 in your team. So your whole squad needs to be 85 rated. Now, we've gone for this team here, as you can see. A little bit lacking in the chemistry, but we've gone for quite a strong bench. Now, you can actually bronze bench this if you want to and put high-rated players overall into your team, so 1 less 84, etc. But that's down to you. But let's go ahead and get into our game. Now, this tactic we're using, the 4-5-1, is already on the channel, so go ahead and check that. Just go to my YouTube, search 4-5-1, and then it will come up straight away. We are going to go ahead and get into the game. We're going to talk about our opponents and much more, and let's just see what our opponent gets up to. Tourney is playing a 4-2-1-3. Some pretty good cards in there. Obviously, having going for Van der Sar as the highest rated. Not sure if I would recommend that, because you can't really control what the keeper can and can't save. Now, the first thing you want to do from kickoff is just figure out what your opponent's trying to do in attack. So you see he's already doing a lot of skills, a lot of passes, and a lot of movement. Now, don't forget, you've only got to win the entire thing once. You do get yourself 30 attempts. So 1 attempt would be all the way up to the semi-final, and you lose. That's just 1 attempt. So don't worry about rushing too much. Just take your time. See, now you can see here our opponent is passing the ball around a lot, but he has made the mistake immediately. And he does play a switch quite late, as we can see there. So we're going to keep that in mind. Neres in behind there. Back into El Raran. Low driven across goal, and there's our first goal already. Just taking our time nice and slowly. Another thing to notice is it looks like it's on 3-minute halves, but I'm not entirely sure yet if it is or not. It looks like it is, but also the time does look like it's going slowly. So again, it looks like he's committing his players too much, which I kind of like, so we get the space in behind. It's a good tackle. And that's what we're kind of looking for. So we know that he commits players. In terms of how he attacks, I'm still trying to figure that out ever so slightly. Looks like he is making a few rushes when he does move the ball around, which is fine with me. It's a good tackle. So now I know that he commits of his attacker. We're going to try and drag him out and play around him. Obviously, Van der Ven's a little bit easier said than done. So he doesn't play the through ball very often, which is good to know. We can win the ball off him quite easily. Look for our transition. We know he drags players out, so we're going to pass around him, as we mentioned. As we play that through ball into Simeone. Keepers come out, and I've messed that lob up. But you can see, they're already getting the space in behind nice and easy from doing that. We are just going to go ahead and skip to whenever we get the next goal or our opponent does score. It's offside, I believe. And he's already gone ahead and rage quit. Couldn't handle the source. You knew as soon as we got through, he was going to rage quit. So we got ahead and got the first game done. Let's have a look at the second game. So just to explain quickly, you have 1 round, 2 rounds, 3 rounds. It's done. This is how it works. So we won the quarterfinals, so we get that one done. We are going to go ahead and progress in again. And like I say, that's just 1 entry. So we can go ahead and win the whole thing. 1 entry out of 30. So you've got plenty of attempts to get this done, so don't stress too much. But let's go ahead and look at our opponent's second team here. So they're playing the 4-2-4. They've got a relatively interesting team. Now, another thing to notice is the chemistry. Hasn't got full chemistry just like us. You see his Ake has got no chemistry at all. His keeper's on 1 chemistry. So that means they're likely to make mistakes in terms of how they move on and off the ball. So we are looking to highlight that. So again, just taking our time from the kickoff, seeing what our opponent does. Looks like this one's going to play a little bit more progressive, passing it around a bit more than he was beforehand, which is kind of what we're looking into here. So let's go ahead and see what he does. So he makes that mad move. Get away with it. Right, see how he defends. Switching to the centre-backs early. Into El Raran. Doesn't control with his DMs by the looks of it. Again, looking for that space, waiting for him to make the mistake. I don't mind. People panic in defence. That's fine with me. There's 1 mistake, as we mentioned. El Waran couldn't quite get the shot off there, unfortunately. Do keep that pressure on, though. El Waran, again, Ake with no chemistry, as I said about it, is going to block it. But you can see, already noticing the patterns, our opponent doesn't feel very confident in defending. So we can just take our time and walk with it. In terms of attack, I'm just trying to work out what he's doing. But playing this formation he's playing, he is looking to basically keep the ball in my half, as you can imagine. Send a double tap to send the runners. Great ball. Right, let's go. Oh, that's a bad pass from me. Right, let's go counter-attack because now he's missing so many midfielders. Multiple options here. Again, controlling with the defenders. That's fine. Two-man run into El Waran. Moved his keeper, and we still scored anyway because his keeper hasn't got full chemistry. This is what I'm saying to you. Very important. Even if you move your keeper, you got to have full chemistry. Otherwise, they are going to suffer with stuff like that. 1-0 up. We are going to skip till we get ourselves either another goal or something else happens. Little 1-2. El Waran clean through here. Moved his keeper. Oh, how have we not scored there? I don't know. Good touch. Low driven into the keeper again because he's got full kill. We managed to capitalise on it. And I think he's going to rubber band or quit. So we're going to meet you at the end of this game. As he has raised quit there. And I believe that means we are now into the final. So let's go ahead and get into the final and just talk about what our opponent's up to and much more. You can see there 1-0, technically a 3-0, even though he did quit in the end. So let's go ahead and do that. So into the final, our opponent's running a 4-3-3, and that's to be expected. He's got a much stronger team, using Busquets as his higher-rated player. Doing the same evolution as me with that David Neres. Going to be a very difficult game. We're going to definitely check out what he's doing. If we can exploit any mistakes he's making and much more, so let's see how we get on. So again, kickoff, always looking wherever he's going to go wide. He's going to go narrow. Looks like another passive passing midfielder, so we're going to pressure him like we just have then. Play that ball in early. Great hold up. We're going to go for an early shot so he thinks we shoot, and then just make him sure he thinks we do that. Mind games and everything. Apparently, I don't know how to speak and play, which is a bit interesting. Again, he's going a little bit wider than the last opponent. But if he sticks narrow, we should dominate because our formation dominates in that midfield. He's trying to pass that ball through. Good ball there. Got to be careful here. Intercept that, no worries. So it looks like he's going to try go out wide and then come back in again. That's fine. I'm going to ping it straight in. Oh, get away with that. So it looks like he's going to do rash defending. So that's okay with me. We can send players on runs. For example, Guti running into that space as a dummy run. Play it into Park. Looks like he's going to do midfield jockeying, which is everybody's favourite type of defending. We can pass around it. We've just got to figure out how. So it looks like this guy knows what he's doing a little bit. So we are going to basically try and use our expertise here, as they say, quote unquote, to figure out how to break him down and get past him. And we've given a penalty, even though I didn't press a button. So we've got a mountain to climb it. We're going to go ahead and see if we can save this penalty or not. I don't know how that was a penalty. So when you are 1-0 down, the trick is not to be like rushed into your attack. So don't make rash decisions. Take your time. Oh, so we nearly got ourselves a goal back. We haven't really got to worry too much. We've got plenty of time in this game. The last thing we need is going 1 or 2 goals down, which we do stop that ball. Thankfully, is offside. Wait for the keeper movement, and then there we go. Straight back in. Using other players as dummy runs. Like I said, he's using his midfield to defend. So we got to move the ball quicker, so he has to switch to the defenders, which means he's not very good at it. He doesn't like doing it, so he doesn't feel comfortable. So that's what we got to basically do, is find his weaknesses and just, I don't want to use the word expose them, but just push for them. As long as we don't concede from the kickoff, as that's an absolutely outrageous turn. Got to be very careful here. Raid that, luckily. Let's not lose the ball here, please. Into Guti. That was even better. Right, now we're going to send players on the run. Got to beat this midfield run, as we do perfectly there. Got to keep running with it. Into El Waran. Great. Ah, he overtouched it, unfortunately. Bit of lag going on there. Again, got to beat this midfield press. So send players on the run early. Lovely ball out wide. Again into Guti. Straight into El Waran. Shot across goal, and there's another goal. And like I said, because he's using his midfield, we're trying to move the ball really quick, so he switches to his defenders. He doesn't know how to defend with his defenders, so we're just going to keep trying to exploit that and try and get as many opportunities in goal as quickly as we can, so we just can't react. Now, like I said, the only goal we've conceded is a penalty, which I didn't even press anything, and probably this mistake here from kickoff. As we block it, and then we get ourselves an attack. Again, bad passing. Big mistake from me there, rushing with my attack. You should never do that. Just be careful. Let's do it. Oh, it's a great ball in. Got to be careful. Shot cancelling. He's going to score. Good save. So we've got a good player on the hand. He knows what he's doing. Just likes to use his midfield to defend, which is not too bad to get around. But it is a bit frustrating at times. Looks like he's going to go short. That's fine. Now we're in trouble because he's turned me. That's fine. I read that. Now we're in trouble. It's going to be a good... NaNNiK. Right, let's go. Counter-attack. Everybody's like hated thing on this game, but it is very useful. Just set the cat down slowly. Sorry, I'm concentrating at the same time, trying to talk. Got Park in the middle there, force that a little bit. But he has got his Ledley King out, so we can expose this, quote-unquote, with this pass in here. Oh, we got everything behind there. Not a problem. Almost up to half-time now, as long as we can keep this lead before half-time. As I've just said that, commentator's curse. Great save. Very, very lucky. Right, corner. Let's see if we can capitalise. We know he likes to go short, which is what he's doing again. We brought the keeper off the line just in case he wants to cross it. He wants to go near post. We can stop that. That's fine. He's going to cut back in. That's a centre-back. That's a great pass. We do have to read it. Let's get that counter-attack underway. Oh, very unlucky. Need to slow it down myself. Didn't realise what the time was. Half-time is a dangerous place to lose the ball. He's going to score that. I moved the keeper across. A bit sweaty. I know people hate it. But we had to do that there. Never, ever, ever give the ball away in the 45th minute. No matter what you do. You're asking for absolute mistakes for that to happen. Anyway, half-time. Noticing it's kind of even. If the guy didn't have a penalty, would be really far ahead. Now, we've had less shots. We've just been a lot more clinical. Basically shooting across goal or waiting for goalkeeper movement. I pretty much feel like if we get one more goal in this, we are going to win this game. So let's see how we get on. We're just going to try not to lose the ball from kickoff. As I've said that, I've instantly lost the ball from kickoff. Got to be careful with this Jeremy Pino, or Jeremy even. Great tackle from me. Again, I can defend with my my centre-back so I can get out of situations like that. We're going to try play around his defender, get that ball open. Ball over the top if we can. El Waran. Oh, I got too much to do here. Bit of skill to get through nearly. Sometimes you just got to try it. Looks like he's gone a bit more aggressive now, which I don't blame him. But again, it's not a foul, ref. Don't blame him because he is losing. But that also means he's going to play quicker, which is going to mean we're going to have a lot more opportunities for a counter-attack. Offside, thankfully. That was a really good pass in. Got a little bit lucky there. Again, we got the extra man in midfield. So he's got to bring somebody over to tackle. As you can see here, look, we can ping the ball straight up to Neves, play it into Guti. Send Neves on a run, which we do. Wait for him to panic because we know he likes to. As you can see, he's dragging players out all over the place. Send Pogba on a run. Not going to use him. Just waiting. I don't need to attack it, so he's got to come to me. That's the other thing. Don't rush your attack. Little ball in behind. Neres near post. I tried it because he moved his keeper. But you can see, we're taking our time in attack. No need to rush. He's the one that's got to get the ball off us, not the other way. We're winning the game. I don't want to get counter-attack. Great ball into El Waran. He's left-footed. Little turn inside, and there's our goal. Nice and patient. Walking around with the ball, taking our time. El Waran is left-footed. Also great to know what players have got what skills and abilities with their feet, etc. And we've got ourselves that goal that we mentioned. As long as we can stop this kickoff, which Pogba's going to try his best to do, which we do get away with there, we should be fine. Space at the top. The extra man in midfield. Out to Neres. It's a good tackle in the end. I generally thought that was a foul. Yeah, I was going to say, I thought it was. Right, we've got a quick one here because he hasn't got the left back there, which we get away with. Little 1-2. Driving in. Play that ball into El Waran. And it's gone in. Lovely there. Very lucky with the low driven. But we capitalise on his mistake. Like I said to you, he was desperate for a goal. He's going to start rushing players out. Didn't bring his right back quick enough. We capitalise on it, and now we got ourselves a healthy cushion of 3 goals here. After just conceding that penalty, I think that's the only goal we conceded in this entire run, which is a bit of a shame, really. It would have nice to have gone like goalless all the way through in terms of conceding. But all we got to do now is just play smart. Don't overcommit players. Look to just see this game out. We got 3 goal cushion here. Be very disappointed if we threw this away. Now he's going to be rushing around a lot, as you can imagine, because he's desperate for goals now. There's no surprise there. That was a lovely ball. I'm going to play it back to keeper. Bit risky. Great save. Keeper's on full chem. So important. And I think he's going to rage quit. He has. So there we go. We've won the entire thing by using those tips. If you do have any questions or anything, please comment down below. And if you're new to the channel, smash the like button and subscribe. And I will catch you in the next one.